Hello, stamping friends. This is Jenny from Celebrate the Journey, and it's Monday, and it's February. Can you believe that it's February already? It's hard to think about that, isn't it? Sorry, I just closed out my email by mistake and my Facebook, but now we got it going. But it's February, and it's still celebration time, and with the new catalog is still around, so lots of things that can keep you busy crafty wise, especially if the weather is bad where you live. Then crafting is always a fun thing to do. Actually, the weather here has been beautiful, so hopefully this afternoon I'll get out and enjoy some sunshine. So today I'm going to show you we're going to create a card with the birthday celebration. It's in the catalog, the mini catalog, and it's on page 43, 42, 43. Has all this gorgeous paper, a coordinating stamp set, some dies with numbers, so you can do birthday numbers. Banners, you could do a birthday banner. And it also comes with, along with the paper, it comes with these die-cut embellishments. 2 sheets of them. I just went ahead and punched them all out and put them in here. So we're going to use those today rather than a lot of stamping. We'll stamp some sentiments and stuff. But the colors are so pretty. Of course, it is kind of pink. But there are some pieces here that maybe you could squeeze a little masculine card out of it. I don't know. We'll see. So the card I'm going to share is a new one to me, and it's called a double accordion gatefold card. Or I've seen it a double flying wings, maybe. I'm not real sure if that was the word somebody used. So here's one that I made. Of course, it's going to stand up, you know that, because that's the way I like my cards to stand up. And this is how it closes. So this is the inside where you can write your little message. And it closes. You got to hold that down. You don't have to have this as a flap. It could just be plain. But I did it as a flap, and then you fold it down, and there's your card, and it will go right in your envelope. And that's pretty cool, isn't it? So you see, it's a gatefold, but then accordion here. And I used that Thoughtful Journey paper and the Garden Walk stamp set. This one is sold out. The dies are still available, but the stamp is gone, I believe. But I had to practice, and that's what I wanted to use, was that paper. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to try to do it with this paper. Now, I give you the dimensions, but I will also enter them maybe tomorrow. I'll have some dimensions typed up for you. It takes a whole sheet, one whole sheet to make the card. You'll have a little bit left over for some scraps. So this is 5.5 by 9.5. And you're going to score that at 1/2, and then you're going to score it at, let's see, I got to read this. I'm sorry, I can't read. I can't. Oh. Then you're going to score this again at 2 1/8. Then you'll do it the same, 1/2 and then 2 1/8. And that will give you your gatefold. But now you see I've put some lines here because we're also going to measure 1 1/4 inch down, and we're going to cut those corners off. Now you could cut them off with your trimmer. I'm going to cut them by hand, just because they're a little bit fussy. Let me go ahead and crease it. And we'll just snip this. This is kind of like what you do when you make a box, or you make one of those bags that we've made, and you snip the pieces off to throw, and you just throw those away. There's no reason to save those. Yes. And there's our last one. So now your gatefold has these tabs on the side, and this should be 3 inches long here. Could have cut that a little straighter there, I think. I'm going to just snip that off. Okay, now you've got the other half, the other piece off of your one sheet of cardstock, and this is 3 inches by 10 5/8. And you're going to score it at 2 1/8, 4 1/4, then flip it 2 1/8 and 4 1/4, and that gives you your accordion fold. Now I don't know if I'm going to do any of the other measurements. We'll wait and see. This center part here, of course you can do that one. It's 4 inches by 5 1/4. It's our regular measurement size. So we'll go ahead and put that one on there. I love this gold, the gold bunting look. To me, it should look this way, that the scallops are going down, but that's up to you. So now I have my side pieces with birthday cakes. And we'll put them on the inside, and then we'll put them on the outside of our gatefold. Not wanting to come out. These little birthday cakes are so cute. They've got gold. I don't know if you can see that. Gold, it's metallic highlight on there. I think you can see it glittering there. Try to get that as straight as we can. Now we'll put one on each of the sides. This has been a long weekend, and all day today I've said goofy things, so I guess I probably need to slow down and calm down and try not to say goofy things. Everything I say to Robert doesn't make sense, so I'll have to work on that. Make sure our cakes are going the right direction. So if your paper has directionality, you do need to pay attention to that. If it's just like polka dots or whatever, you're okay. So that's our card base to start with, and we'll put that to the side. Now here's our accordion, and I'm going to use the opposite side of this paper. Let's see if I have all 4 pieces. 2, 3. Looks like, oh, there we go. 4. And we're going to put those there. Now these do go all on the same side. This is a fun card. At Weight Watchers, that we have some friends that come, and they make cards too. So last week, they said, we got some cards to show you. And I was excited. So this was one. Theirs is a little bit different, but very similar. So then, of course, I had to go look up how to make it, because they were so cute. And I've thought about all the things you could do with, you could do those seagulls on here, you can do flowers, you can do all kinds of things. And we're going to save this one to go in here. Now we're about ready to put some of our card together, but when I was going through the die cuts, I thought this would look kind of cute up here, because it would fill in that space up there. So let's go ahead and trim that. I think we can just trim it right there. And that should be, yeah, just about right. Well, hi, Leanne. I know you love this DSP. I do too. I might have to order it. Well, I think I did order a second pack. I ordered the pack, the scrapbooking one, because it has different dies, a few little different things in it. So now that's done there, and we're ready to put this here. Now this part, the accordion part, you want to make sure that you're kind of lining it up with your 3-inch tab. And you also want to line it up in the middle. So we're going to mark the middle of our paper here. And this is at, let's see, we're just going to, there's my pencil. So that's 4 1/4. So then that means it's 2 1/8. Just put a little tip pencil mark there. And then here, this one is 2. So we'll put a little pencil mark there at the 1. And that'll just help us, guide us to make sure we're lining it up close. Plus you can look at all your crease marks too. We want to make sure we're still on where our tab, our 3-inch tab is. And that looks pretty good there. Might need to pull that one over just a tiny bit. Now we'll flip this over. And we'll put some Stampin' Seal. I think the seal is easier for this rather than the glue, because you don't want to get glue on all over yourself. Still making sure we're lined up nice. Ooh, got that paper to help us too, don't we? Okay. We're not going to worry about that because the little banner is still going to look cute behind there. Could have put it up higher, but it's too late now. Now we're ready to hook our wings on. You know, what you need to do is, make sure you're lined up good. I want you to make sure you crease this and you get it going. Get a good crease going both directions so that it's a little more flexible. Now we're going to put our stamp and seal on the tab. Well, hi Sandy. Yeah, well, it's okay to be late and it's okay to watch the replays. So either way. All right, so that one's done. Now we'll come over and do this one and make sure it's got a good crease both directions just to keep it, give it the flexibility. And then we'll fold that down. Now let's see if that's going to work for us. Magic. Isn't that cute? So now you've got your fold going. Let's erase our little pencil mark. And now we're going to make ours have a flap. So I thought on the front we're going to use the sentiment, make a wish. And on the inside we're going to use, may all your wishes come true. I think that works. I don't know why why do you think I have blue? I do have it blue because we're going to that doesn't look like it makes any sense. We're going to use this tree that's cake, and it's got the cake stand. See, I said that was a tree. It's not a tree. Oh, well. So we're going to stamp the inside. May all your wishes come true. You have to pick a tiny sentiment on this. So, but not very wide, unless you want to turn it at an angle, which would certainly be fine. Now we're going to put this green that I had on here. This is cute paper, isn't it? And the die cuts are just so sweet. You might not have heard me say, Sandy, that this paper is in the catalog, but there's also, let's see if I can find it, this same paper in the scrapbooking section that has a few different things. So if you wanted to scrapbook a birthday party, get the same paper and still have enough for cards and the scrapbooking. And I'm not really a scrapbooker, but I loved the elements that came with this. And I thought it'd be fun to put this balloon here. That seems to fit, doesn't it? We'll just see if I can get a tiny bit on that string. It just adds a nice little, of course we gotta shine up our balloon with some Wink of Stella. It's nice and sparkly. Now we're ready to decorate the front. Now this birthday cake's a little too big, in my opinion. But I thought, we'll just cut the stand off, and nobody will know that it still looks cute. I'm going to cut it all the way. And it doesn't quite look so overwhelmingly large. And then we need a sentiment. So you know, I said we were going to do Make-A-Wish. So we will stamp that. That's why I have this foam mat here. This is Blueberry Bushel. And we're going to stamp Make-A-Wish. And this is part of the birthday celebration stamps that come with this one. I like bold sentiments, don't you? And we're going to punch this with 1 3/4. You could die cut it if you wanted. We're going easy peasy this time. Now we'll see how we want to line that up on there. Of course, I don't mind it hanging off a little bit. I think we might need some gold twine too. Yeah, I think that's going to look pretty. So we'll put this on with dimensionals, but we won't put them there. So just about here. Be enough to hold it on there. And I'm going to grab some gold thread out of my drawer. Maybe that can come up just, yeah. Okay, let's see. I know I thought about this earlier, but I didn't get it out. This is one of those that I might just pull some of it off. Pull a couple strands. See, yeah, and it won't be quite as thick. Now you have some for another card. Let's use our Stampin' Seal. Let's see if we can get that twine to look nice. There we go. Just enough to peek out. Yep, that'll look cute. Doesn't have to be perfect. Messy bow is fine. Now, Put that on with some dimensionals. I think we can put a little drop of glue there so it'll stick to the cake. Yeah, just a little bit of that gold twine peeking out. It's pretty. And then let's see. Well, that's our leftover here. I thought we'd just put a little flower over here. One more of the die cuts. Which direction? Yeah, that direction. Now, once you get all this cut, it's not too fussy. It's getting all the pieces cut. What do we decide? Yeah, that way. And paying attention to your measurements. Okay. Part of this bundle or suite has party dots. These are called party dots. I think we'll bring in the blue color. It's kind of pool party, isn't it? Put a couple of those on here. I really thought I had used these before, but apparently I hadn't. Or I used up a whole bunch. We'll open these up. I'll put some, that'll help with the green and the little pool party flowers that are on the cake. So this is nice that it has all those colors to choose from. Yep, just jumping them around. Let's put one on down here. Could put it on the eye for Make-A-Wish, but I don't think. I'll put that there. All right, so how do you like the double accordion gatefold card? It's perfect for somebody special in your life. I love how it turned out. And then, of course, you know, I love stand-up cards. I think that is so sweet. And with all these die cuts, if you wanted to make one like this, you could certainly have a bigger, some of these are pretty big, but it would still look really cute when you open it up. It wouldn't matter at all. So that's the card we made today. This was my sample card with the thoughtful journey. And let's see if I can find this, what you get with the scrapbooking part of this. Well, I don't know. I don't know where that, oh, I do know where that paper is. No, I have not put the scrapbooking package on my shelf. So I'll have to get it out and take a picture of it later because it is not on my shelf. I know it was in my last order. So I hope you enjoyed double accordion gatefold card. And I will post the measurements probably tomorrow because I'm going to go outside and take a walk today. Thanks for joining me. Happy February. Bye.